what's going on? It's Tayvon right now. I'm sitting here with the Dream, the legendary. We're going to go ahead and get a couple of questions from him. We're going to learn about a couple of the new projects he has coming out. We're going to ask him a couple of questions. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right. So,
how you doing? You all right?
I'm good, man.
All right.
I'm good.
Hang on in there with me.
So, we just heard some of the new music. Incredible, man.
Oh, thanks, brother.
Incredible. So, when can we actually expect to hear that out?
April 14th.
All right.
For which is like 13 days from now. For Crown. Jewel will be out July something.
Now, they were telling us a little bit of
Nobody ever stops when I say July something. They don't notice I just say a date. July something. But go ahead.
So they told us that there was kind of a backstory between the projects. Can you elaborate a little bit more about the projects?
Well, Crown and Jewel is what you're speaking of. Crown, of course, represents a man, and Jewel represents a woman. That was kind of the first level of what I wanted to talk about. Crown, of course, is essential dream and more of the masculine part of me from my views of how I view love and just life, period, which is hence the song. That's my being the first single. Jewel has this record called Black Magic on it and another record called Love Me Back, where it's more, you could tell it's more sincere, from where I would normally be, as the dream in its essential place. But and so that's kind of like that level of it. The other side is just, it's more progressive, Jewel versus the people who've loved me from love, hate to love versus money to like now, because I'm trying to bridge a gap in between the records I write for me and the records that I write for other people. And instead of having these long ideas and idle conversations about whether I wrote Umbrella or would I keep it or whether if it was for somebody else, and they're all mines, it's just all a house of mines. I'm just trying to bridge the houses at this particular point, as the I guess the king and queens would say, bridge the house.
Okay. Okay, so now going on that, on the end of it, I think it's Jewel. It's a song. Mm-hmm. And it's like 3 songs wrapped into one.
Oh, Crown.
That's on the
You talking about Mercedes-Benz?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've done this before. You've done this with
not like that, but
not like this, but you've done it close to it. Now I have to ask this question because I've always wanted to know: is Love and Money Part 1 and Part 2 and Fancy all run together for a reason, or is it more so? Did you do that on purpose, or did it just come together like that?
Definitely did it on purpose. It was the first idea we started. I think we did that with Nikki and She Needs My Love, and another record on the I think I Love Your Girl on Love Hate, and then of course Love versus Money had those ones you're speaking of, which actually ran into Right Side of My Brain also. It's always me trying to. I started in the band early. And so when you're having, it's not a song that you're playing when you're doing festival music. It's pieces of music, that could last like 25 minutes, that you're playing. It's one piece, but it lasts long and it goes through different changes. So I tried to treat my songs individually like they were just, if it's 5 songs, it's still one piece, of an entire thing. So that's kind of like where those transitions come from, and so to me, music just sounds like music, and the idea of trying to get to whatever that note is, even for the next song, or the bridge in between the two, making it seamless. I think on this album is more so all I need going into fruition. It's people. I love to see somebody's eyes when they look up and they say, "Wow, did this just go to another record?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course it did."
Yeah, because fruition is a problem, man.
Yeah,
fruition is a problem.
Think you want to slow dance in the kitchen.
So, tell me a little bit about your style. I've heard about the Contra brand that you're about to bring out. So, can you tell me a little bit about your personal style and how you kind of come together with that?
Yeah, I call it lazy luxury. Like it doesn't look like much when you're doing it. It's just, it is what it is. Contra Paris, of course, is the art label that we just kind of started, and it's just us trying to reestablish what culture is and having pride about art. Period. Whether it's from Basquiat to music, from music to Da Vinci, from Da Vinci to ballet, whatever it is that belongs in the art form, like we want to be a part of it. Timbs are just 90s Timbs. I mean, I got on Balmain leather pants that have like a hole right here. It's like it has a hole right here on the side. It doesn't change the fact that they cost $4,000, but the point is I wear them like every day. So when I get something, I love it. And this shirt is by CH. You know, a lot of people in that era of fashion know exactly what that is. Some people don't, but it's a lazy luxury that I try to make sure that it's effortless, but the people who should know about it would know. I don't want you to know. You know, we could easily go get some Givenchy, dress up, and then there's a big Givenchy sign across the front of it, and then you would know what it is. But or wear a Rolex watch that has the presidential bands around it, then you'll know it's a Rolex. But nobody would know this is a Rolex because it has a leather band, and they don't really make that many.
There we go. Well,
turn up.
See, and this style right here is called lazy broke. So we fine with this as well. But so
don't do yourself like that. Kids, don't listen to him.
So everybody, go ahead and go follow the Dream. I think it's the King Dream on Instagram and Twitter. Okay, so
and ContraParis.com.
ContraParis.com. Be on the lookout for Crown and Jewel.
Yes, sir.
The one is dropping July something.
And the other one is April 14th.
All right. Thank you, Dream.
Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you for listening.